How's it going, guys? Keegan with Jager Pro out here on a project in Roberta, Georgia, back in the woods. This landowner has set up his own feeder. I think I counted 20, maybe 22 hogs in one picture. Called us in, wants us to trap them for him. So we're about to get after it. Got our live video up. Landowner's feeder. Got our gates up. And on each gate, we got a stealth cam and a Jager Pro M.I.N.E camera to just notify us when something comes through. And as always, we've gone strictly to our solar power supply. I very rarely use a battery anymore. If you haven't gotten one of these yet, you should go ahead and check it out. You can buy it online from us or give us a call. We'll let them feed through these gates for a couple days and see what we get. After setting the gates and the cameras, I figured it'd be a good idea to run the company truck through the car wash just to keep the boss man happy. Step 2 of our Capture Success Matrix is proprietary and is only displayed on the Hog Control Academy website. On the 9th, Matt and I arrived at the bait site and put the panels in place. We do a test drop, lift the gate, insert the safety pin, and bait 4 to 6 feet inside the trap. Once Matt's safely out, he removes the safety pin. Because this property was an hour-and-a-half drive one way, we decided to stay on site to monitor the trap. As expected, the sounder arrives a little past 8. In the distance, we see 2 of the 3 boars as one walks back into the tree line and disappears. The other hangs around with his nose in the air to see what's going on. It doesn't take long before the bully boar shows up and runs him off. Once he disappears into the trees, I watch through our thermal monocular and I quickly realize the bully boar isn't going into the trap. I knew he would be a problem. After watching the boar's behavior, I decided to go ahead and drop the gate. You can see I gave one of the juveniles a massive headache, and if you look in the top right of the screen, you can see the bully boar running off into the tree line. Over the last couple of years, I've come to realize that patience plays a big part in this game. I get out of the truck, mount my thermoscope rifle to a tripod, and I wait. It doesn't take long and the bully shows back up, chasing tail if I had to guess, and that was the last decision he ever made. Along with the help of the landowner, Matt and I dispatched the 23 pigs that were inside the trap. We then lined them up dress right dress and snapped a photo for our and the landowner's records. The landowner had agreed previously to dispose of the pigs, so they were left on site for him. The next morning, the landowner showed up to dispose of the carcasses. He loaded his truck down with the majority of them, but a few of the larger ones he dragged 30 to 40 yards away from the trap. It didn't take long, and the buzzards found the endless supply of food and made our trap their perch. This is an example of why getting carcasses out of the trap and away from the bait site is a priority for Jager Pro. The landowner agreed after seeing all of the buzzards, the flies, and smelling the area for a couple of weeks. A few weeks and some heavy rain and the smell finally disappeared from the trap site. A couple of days after that, the homeowner sent me a picture of a new sounder that showed up on his property. 2 days after receiving the picture, and I got a notification of activity at the bait site. Step 2 of our Capture Success Matrix is proprietary and is only displayed on the Hog Control Academy website. I show up on the 14th and install the panels. After installation, as always, I do a test drop, I lift the gate, insert the safety pin, and I bait 4 to 6 feet away from the gates. Once baited, I exit the trap, remove the safety pin, and again, because this is quite a haul from my house, I decided to wait it out on site. Got my Pulsar Telos XL50 set up. I'm going to be recording as the pigs come in the trap. Already got my tripod set up for my rifle. Got a position where I want it. Walk back here. We shoot a Daniel Defense 308 AR-10. I have the Pulsar XL50. They've quit making this. I think they ran it for 1 year and they upgraded it to the XL60 now. So you got a little bit bigger lens on it. Beautiful scope. And I run a Silencer Central suppressor. So that's what we run. Hopefully get to take a shot tonight. I get a notification on my Jager Pro app just after 10 p.m. I pull up my thermal streaming and watch the sounder without them ever knowing I'm there. Pay attention to the rabbit in the bottom right. As I'm watching the sounder, I see that they're hesitant about going in the trap at first, and I suspect that they're going to go down, make a loop, and come from downwind. As I'm watching the last 3 in the frame, I see them take off, and then I hear a crash into the panels. The hopping little friend spooked him and then gave himself a headache while trying to get away. I waited it out for another 3 hours, but the sounder never showed back up. I called it a night and made the long drive home. But on the next night, just after 9 p.m., I got the notification I was waiting for. My sounder was inside the trap and there was no sign of the bore that's been a hit or miss. I pull up my Jager Pro app, hit record while making sure they're a good distance inside the trap, and then I press the drop gate button. Alright y'all, we caught them. Just made the hour and 20-minute drive here. Gonna try to get back here and start dispatching them, clean them out, get them going for the landowner. I did slip in with my thermal, did a little bit of scanning, hopefully to try and find that one bore that was running with the sounder. He's nowhere to be seen. He was coming and going. I didn't count him in my target package, but it would have been nice to get him. So gonna try to get through here without getting stuck. It's been a muddy mess. We had a torrential downpour here about 2 or 3 hours ago, so everything's just sloppy, red, muddy Georgia clay. So, but let's get back here and take care of them. Here they are, y'all. Captured them all. Like I said, I was about an hour and 25, hour 30 away, sitting at my house when I made this capture. And I know a lot of people like to bash us, oh, you gotta stay up all night long with your trap. No, we prefer to operate at night, because you see how calm these pigs are? I can show you video of during the day when pigs are just going wild while we're trying to dispatch them. So nighttime just keeps them calm, helps us take care of them a lot quicker. So I'm gonna start dispatching, get them drug out, and try to get back to mama and the baby. See how calm they kind of are. I popped the 2 mature sows, about to start taking out the juveniles. Like I said, just the benefit of doing it at night. Park the truck behind me. I try to shoot towards the gate so that, sorry, my camera ain't focusing. Try to shoot towards the gate so that when I'm ready to drag them out to get the picture, it just looks better. Like I said before, this whole trap, you pull one of those pins, it becomes a door. It just looks good for our pictures to have her gate in there. Shows professionalism. So I then dispatch the pigs, line the sounder up dress right dress, and I snap a photo for my and the landowner's records. And because the landowner agreed to dispose of the carcasses, I headed home.
Call or visit us on the web to purchase the latest equipment and learn more about integrated wild pig control methods. Be sure to visit our YouTube channel to view the entire instructional video series, or like our Facebook page. If you have a segment idea, or just want to leave us a comment or suggestion, feel free to email us at info@jagerpro.com.